The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Okay, today the market is just running out of steam. The oil has been just really going wild in the last few weeks. But remember, our gang, my gang members, we're very heavily invested in oil. But I'm telling my gang today, we got to start taking these profits. Because what happens is with oil, is as soon as there's some problems in the sandbox, people get all hipped up and people start worrying and that supplies are going to get interrupted and so forth. Well, here's what really goes on. When the owners create this panic or create this illusion, if you want to call it, of all this trouble over in Syria and everything else, eventually it just fades away. Then they go on to something else. Then they go on to something else. It's a game they play. They get to move a commodity up. That's all it's about. They got to take this commodity, which is oil. They're going to move it up, and they're going to somehow hype up what is going on in the sandbox. So people start panicking, start buying oil, and there's the key. Who's buying the oil? Well, it's not small investors. Small investors don't buy oil. It's the big institutions who are buying oil. So as soon as they put the hype together, put the panic in, then the big boys will start buying. And that's what's going on right now. And the buying of oil is just crazy, just like gold. People don't realize the amount of gold right now that's being purchased, especially by banks. I mean, banks are really buying a lot of gold. So, again, the institutions, the banks, the insurance companies, and pensions and hedge funds, and all these endowments and mutual funds, they're buying, they're buying oil. They're buying oil stocks. But you had to get into them early. Everybody seems to be chasing them now, and that's not what you want to do with a stock. There's what they call a phase in a stock. It's called phase 2 to phase 3. When a stock is unpopular, and all of a sudden all the sellers are out of that stock, and they do leave. The sellers finally leave that stock. Then at that time, the institutions will come in, and what they'll do is, for the very last time, scare people out of that stock again. They want to make sure if the banks and the insurance companies and the pension funds are going to buy Exxon, or they're going to buy BP, that stock, they want to make sure anybody who's thinking of selling is no longer interested in that stock. So they'll create a story. They'll create what they call paint the tape. And they'll create that story to scare everybody out of oil and to make sure sellers are no longer there. So then they come in, and then they on the bottom, and they start buying in what we call phase 2. That's where you want to be buying. But most people buy at the end of phase 3. Retail customers, even worse. They always buy stock exactly where you should be getting out. Exactly. We have never seen so much money for coming in from retail customers as we did as the S&P near January, around January 26th, the end of January 26th. The retail customers that were investing, that came back into the market, some haven't been in the market 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. They came back into the market right exactly at the highest point of the market. Ridiculous. So oil's doing well. We have, right now, you should try to stay with the oil refiners. The oil refiners are always doing better than the regular. If you're buying energy stocks like Exxon or BP or Chevron, you should go again and go with the drillers. It's just like gold. You want to go with the miners. You don't want to go with the bullion. And in oil, you want to be with the drillers. You want to be with the refiners, like MRO is a great one. Matter of fact, MRO, we purchased Marathon Oil. I think we bought Marathon. It was somewhere. I just quickly looked just to make my point. We're up about 14% right now. We bought Marathon around, I think we bought it right around, I think it was around March 21st. And we have about a 13 or 14% gain. So I told my gang, my members, yesterday, matter of fact, last Friday, I said, please start taking profits. And guess what? Since Friday, Marathon hasn't gone up much. So oil's starting to get a little tired. Another great refiner that you can buy besides Marathon is Valero. That's another great refiner. Try to stick with the refiners, okay? Because they just tend to do better than your big oil companies. Valero, we're up something like on Valero. I think we bought Valero. Let's see, we bought it at. We're up about 15% in Valero. But again, more people are starting to come in now. And when I listen to these TV shows, like on Fox, now they're starting to talk about oil. Exactly when you should be taking profits, they're talking about oil, getting into oil. It's amazing how stupid these people are that are on these financial shows. The Varneys and the rest of them, it's amazing. They know nothing about the market. They read their cue cards. And these people aren't very bright people when it comes to the markets. It's not what they do. It's not their deal. They don't live it and breathe it and eat it like I do every day. They have no clue. So I would say right now what you should be really looking for is too late on oil, but it's not too late on gold. You are going to see gold just take off. Because when we are now at a point where our budget deficit is starting to overflow by $100 billion a month. Our national debt, $21 trillion. If you take all of our unsecured debt, $110 trillion. You put all the household debt, $13 trillion. The debt just goes on and on, which nobody wants to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about debt. That is the debt that is driving the price of the yields on the 10-year Treasury up. And right now, the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.8%. The 2-year Treasury yield should be like at 1.8%. But it's almost at 2.8%. I think we're at 2.4%. When the 10-year Treasury yield and the 2-year Treasury yields start getting close, that's called the yield curve. You hear all that talk, yield curve, just a bunch of garbage. They like to impress you, yield curve. All it means is the 10-year Treasury, if it's a 2.8, you want the 2-year far away from that. You want as low as it could be. You want it like at 1 or 1.8, then that means that's a good economy. But when you have a 10-year Treasury, look at the yield on the 10-year Treasury, 2.8. You look at the 2-year yield on a Treasury, and it's almost the same at 2.4. That's telling you interest rates are going to go up. That's why banks are doing terribly. When you listen to Varney, you listen to the rest of these people on CNBC and Fox, you're telling how great the banks are doing. No, they're not. They're doing terrible. They're doing awful because of the credit card defaults, because of the mortgage pipeline is not filled up, because the 10-year Treasury yield, which dictates the interest you're going to pay on a 30-year fixed rate, keeps rising. And that's why Wells Fargo almost collapsed the other day. So when you get those two interest rates, those yields almost the same, it also spells out a recession. But nobody's going to tell you the truth. They're not here to tell you the truth, these guys on TV. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil'sGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. Phil'sGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. So, as I said yesterday, we were talking about the economy, how it's not growing. And for 8 years, it hasn't been growing. And the biggest problem is because it's zero interest money, which does not go to Main Street, does not help the economy. I mean, it's amazing. Every time in the last 8 years, the market takes a dip, the first thing the Federal Reserve does, which is a private bank, it's a cartel of the wealthiest people in the country. They control it. They own it. It's not federal. And every time the market dips, instead of let the market just keep going down, so to correct itself, you need corrections in the market. You need corrections in life. You have to correct things that are wrong, things that aren't fair, things that are out of balance. Our stock market is so out of balance, it's incredible. To say that our stocks, these earnings, they're coming out with companies, their PE ratios on the S&P is 17 is insane. You have to correct it. Let's bring it back where it should be. At 10 or 12, not 17. The zero interest rates has killed the economy, but nobody wants to talk about it. We should have never had these. This is called quantitative easing. Zero interest rates only help a small portion or small group of people, a handful of people, the very wealthy, the 1% of the 1%. It doesn't help boosting investments. There's no growth from all this printing of money at zero and to give it to these investors at zero rates. We haven't seen growth. We haven't seen good employment. All we're getting is lousy. We are getting as many lousy, part-time, lousy paying jobs as we had. Matter of fact, we're getting more. I hate to say that. It kills me to say because I love the president. But we're getting more lousy jobs now under this president than under Obama. It's not his fault. Cohen, you can thank Cohen for that, who left. And now, of course, you got Ryan leaving. You got Warren Hatch leaving after they called all their damage, put enough money in their pocket. But and cause, remember, they are also behind the zero interest rates. Because remember, the senators love zero interest rates. Because the senators, especially in our Congress, they're all millionaires, and they invest into the stock market. Why do you think in 2008, all the senators got together and stopped the market from crashing? They played all kinds of games. They made sure the market stopped crashing, doing what they call quantitative easing, printing $85 billion a month to go buy 10-year treasuries to drop the yield down so the cost on our national debt, the interest we have to pay each year, was lower so we could handle it. Because the senators are millionaires and wealthy, and they make a lot of money from the stock market. Instead of looking out, the senators and our representatives looking out for us and saying, wait a minute, 0% money, zero interest money is killing the dollar. The more money you print to give all this 0% interest rate, it kills the dollar. It kills the buying power. It kills wages. It kills jobs. But nobody's looking out for us. People in Congress don't look out for us. They look out for themselves. There's so many things wrong with zero interest rates. I can stay here all day and tell you. And remember that the interest rate is a price paid to savers by borrowing investors. At a zero price, savers will save less. And when they save less, banks can't lend to the small businesses that go in and asking for money. And it's the small business, it's the entrepreneur, it's the startup businesses that create more jobs than GE. It's unbelievable. So zero interest, that price, Savers don't save. They can't save. They save less. And they receive less return on their savings, so they don't go out and spend. Savers are and pensioners are penalized terribly. They took away so that you could have so that the 1% of the 1 percentile could make a fortune in the stock market. They control about 80% of the stocks. Remember what they did to print this 0% money? They had to subsidize it. You can't just take interest rates from 5% and move it down to zero. Someone's got to subsidize it. Well, they took every year money away from the savers. When they dropped from 5% down to zero, savers were losing $450 billion a year that used to go in their pocket, which helped them if they were retired. They went out and consumed with it. They're not out consuming right now. People are getting rid of their cars and taking a bus, the retirees. It's unbelievable. And that's to subsidize these zero rates. And guess what? Rates after 10 years are still at 1.5%. Why do you think stock buybacks have doubled? Because CEOs of companies are willing to borrow at 1.5%. That's still cheap money. That's why you're not getting overtime. That's why you can't find a good job. Rich people have always a surplus of money. And they invest that money. They invest it into the stock market. And that, too, helps hold down this interest rate to near zero. Yeah, mortgage rates fall for a while, but look what's happening now. I mean, everybody says, well, that's great. The interest rates are going down. And look at the yield, 10-year Treasury dropping. And, gee, I can go out and get a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage for a lot less. Boy, that really benefits me as a citizen and home buyer. No, it doesn't. You pay for it at the end like you're paying for it now. Like, go look at Wells Fargo. Go look at their stock this week. It got crushed because they came out and said their business is getting killed now that rates are increasing. Unbelievable. So once you have a zero rate and savers aren't saving, and it's not positive anymore for them to save, you can't grow the economy to the 4 to 5% that we need to create 450,000 good jobs a month. We'll be right back. We're going to take a look at some stocks and how to make money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Because he gives a lot of good insight to understand not only what is happening, but why the market is doing what it's doing.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Thank you so much for what you do, Phil. Not only for us, but also for St. Jude.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance that you can get from Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. As investors, we have to filter through the information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you a smarter and more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you will have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is valuable and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This information you can't live without. Call today. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and sign up today.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're talking about why can't we get to that 4 and 5% they keep talking about every day. Our economy's got to grow. Our GDP's got to get up to that 4 to 5%, which means everything that we produce, every company in this country, what it produces, okay, we have to, when we add it all up, we have to get it up to 4 to 5%. Of course, we need consumption, but we're not even producing that. We're producing the GDP, if you add everything up, is about 2%. 2%. It's actually less than that, 1.9%. That's terrible. So that's why the economy's not doing good. And to keep interest rates at zero, I mean, think about this. How does the Fed keep interest rates at zero? Answer that first. How do you think they keep interest rates at zero? Oh, they just lower them? Well, wait a minute. They keep interest rates at near zero, or right now 1.5%, by printing more and more money. And the more money they print, the less value that money you have in your wallet or in your savings or in your business is worth. And it takes, just think of it as pieces of paper. You need more pieces of paper to go and buy the same thing you just bought a month ago. The buying power keeps going down because the dollar's not backed by gold anymore. $4 trillion Think about this. They printed all this money in 2008 to stop the stock market from crashing. And from it's called quantitative easing, the printing of money, quantitative easing. Big fancy word. They just can't call it They got to give it always a big fancy name, so you have to run out and hire a broker. So they print all this money, and $4 trillion of the money they were printing, they go and they give that to the CEOs and charge them an interest rate at near zero. So they go and buy their own stocks back. $4 trillion in stock purchases. Are you kidding me? Prosperity without having the profits. How nice it is for a CEO to go to work in the morning. He hasn't got to think about growing his top line sales. That's why I love it when these guys on Fox and CNBC tell how the earnings growth is terrific. Oh boy, look at the earnings growth of these companies. No, it's not. They're lying to you. 85% of the earning growth comes from stock buybacks. It's all fake. And it's going to be the biggest crash ever in history. And the crash, I already told you, has started. The bubble has been pricked by a pen. And the pen that did the pricking of that bubble was the deficit, the budget deficit increase of $100 billion a month, or $1.4 trillion. That weak dollar even causes if you ever go to a food store, you notice like you buy a bag of cheap potato chips. You know how there's less potato chips in the bag, there's more air? It's the weak dollar that causes the quantity per package of food to be less. I mean, the amount of damage that this printing of dollars and of near zero rates is unbelievable. Even the quality of service, you feel it when you go through an airline. How many people go on an airline? How's the service? Stinks. That's because of printing of this money and the weak dollar. It causes lousy service on an airline. People don't have any clue the damage of this printing of money and the weak dollar. But what it does do is all goes into the stock market. How do you think the market went up 248%? How does the stock market go up 248%, but the economy is growing 1.9%? How do you grow an economy 1.9% and your stock market's going up 248%? How do you go and add debt from 10 trillion to 21 trillion? And yet your stock market's going up. See, the stock market's going up all because of fake. It's all fake. It shouldn't be going up. But if you're smart and you understand the market, way it works, not listening to these guys.
Let's go to Matt in California. Matt.
Jim, my stock has gone down about 25% in 2 weeks on bad news. Today's good news only caused it to go up a couple of dollars. Alkermes PLC.
Oh, Alkermes. Oh, my. I thought the stock was up 5 and it was correct. Richard Pops has got a major medical depression stock drug, and I think it's worth definitely because the FDA is going to review it.
So he says this poor guy listens to Kramer, and money, the institutional money, the banks and insurance companies and the pension funds are pulling their money out of this stock. ALKS. Alkermes. ALKERMES. I don't know how to pronounce it. So you can see the money pouring out. And he tells them to buy it. When my chart is telling you it turned all red, my sell signal said, get out. And the stock dropped from $65 or $66, actually $70, okay, 70 down to $43, $70 to $43. It dropped 38%, and this poor guy's in it. All he had to do is be a member of my gang, and all he had to do is put it on my chart. All he had to do is put it on my chart, and he would have never bought it. He would saw the institutional money's coming out. It had on my chart. It has a sell signal. All the candlesticks are red. The candlesticks you get a signal. It tells you no, don't buy. Even a voice comes on. My voice comes on and says, don't buy. So he's telling people to buy. Why? Because Kramer's telling you, what did he say why he should buy it? He should buy it because of some thing he's developing. Where's that thing? Here, listen.
Go to Matt in California. Matt.
Jim, my stock has gone down about 25% in 2 weeks on bad news. Today's good news only caused it to go up a couple of dollars. Alkermes PLC.
Oh, Alkermes. Oh, my. I thought the stock was up 5 and it was correct. Richard Pops has got a major medical depression stock drug, and
medical depression drug. He knows the CEO well. Mr. Pops. You should buy it because Mr. Pops, who I know well as a CEO, has got this new depression stock. Buy. Really? If you're with me, you would have put it up on your chart. You could have put it up on your, what we call our MV2 color-coded chart, which says, uh-oh, it turned red. The voice says, no, don't buy it. You wouldn't have bought it. If you don't have time for that, why don't you join my gang and take advantage of my video stock group, where I do it for you. And I put it out 3 times a day and tell you exactly what to do and what not to do. But this is crazy, this stuff. This is what's going on. But again, I don't want to lose track of this. The point I'm making, this weak dollar is killing us. It's killing your wages. It's killing our growth. You can't even get a package of potato chips without them cheating you. Half of it's filled up with air. Unbelievable. The quality of service on your airlines, your internet providers, even your public utilities suck. All deteriorating. All has to do with a weak dollar. A weak dollar is like a cancer that just spreads. But you don't hear anybody talk about it, do you? No. Nobody talks about it.
The banks kick things off. Citigroup, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, all out with results. They all look good.
Good? Are you kidding? Good? The banks are getting killed. Let's go take a look at his Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. Go look at Wells Fargo. Unbelievable. He says good? If you were with me, you would have sold the stock when it was at $65, and today it's at $50. 65 to 50. You wouldn't have got hurt. Unbelievable. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know what the biggest problem with the stock market and why people stay out of the market? Because they don't know when to get out. Well, those days are over. I have a new system. It's called the MV2 Video Stock System. I choose one stock. You follow that video, do exactly what I tell you. I tell you to buy, you buy. When I tell you add on, you add on. When I tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to run like hell, you do.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors. And we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a philsgang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with a specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market, when to get in and out of stocks. Phil, keep up the good work.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, we're talking about the printing of the money. It's called quantitative easing. This printing of money and keeping it at near zero or even at 1.5% is a confidence game. It's a confidence game. That's all it is. Nothing more. The government's just printing money to buy down their own debt by purchasing the 10-year Treasury to try to push the interest rates down. So they're not paying as much interest on the national debt, which continues to go higher and higher and higher, and we can't afford it. When it gets too high, the stock market crashes like it did when we were at a debt of $10 trillion. And the market's going to crash again. But you should not care if the market's going to crash or the market's going to go up. You should be able to sleep like a baby and not worry if the market's going to go down. You should be able to put your money in the market and sleep. Say, it's okay. I'm with Phil. I know it's going to be okay. I don't have to worry if it goes down. Matter of fact, if it goes down, I'm making money with Phil. If you don't believe it, try it for just 30 days. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join now. We just finished tax season and all that. Got to get going again. Don't be depressed. There's a place that you can make money to retire. You don't have to sit there and suffer. Everybody's nearing retirement 10 years away are scared to death. They're scared to death, and they should be. But there's an answer. Me. I've been doing this game for 73 years. I've been on this earth for 73 years. Been doing this for almost 40 years, 45 years, 40 years, 42 years. I've been in this thing a long time. And they've taken the stock market away. No longer do you and I decide the price of 3M or decide the price of GE or Apple. The system decides it. The banks decide it. The 1% of the 1%, they decide it. All we do is follow their decision. If you think you're going to go to a guy like Cramer or anybody else who gave this guy advice to buy ALKS, look what happened to him. He lost 25%. But if you were with me and you were following, let's say you were with my video stock, you would have never got caught. Because the chart that I designed with my 40-plus years of experience identifies the institution money going in and out. And when they were pulling their money out, this guy was buying because Cramer thought, oh, the stock's going to go up because the fundamental for moving the stock up is that they got some new, I don't know, cancer drug or something. It has nothing to do with it. The banks, the healthcare, the institutions don't care. You think the insurance companies or the pension funds or the hedge funds or these banks, do you think they're buying this stock because, oh, this is good, they got some new cancer-fighting drug? They don't care. They all get together and say, let's buy this stock today. They get on the phone with each other. Let's buy this stock today. Let's buy tomorrow Wells Fargo. It's got beaten down. We'll all follow Wells Fargo. We'll all get in at the same time. You just got to catch that move. And after 40 years of doing this business, I know exactly, okay, what is going on. It's just follow the money. So oil, we caught all the oil stocks before anybody else did. How long have you been hearing me buy oil stocks? And each one of our stocks are up anywhere from 10 to 13%. And all you had to do is join the gang. You don't have to come to a class. Don't have to do a thing. And every day, I'll give you a video 3 times during the day. And that's it. And you follow my video. Got your personal coach. Now listen to this.
If you look at where the benefits are flowing, they've flowed primarily to major corporations that have used $250 billion of that just since January 1 on stock buybacks. They couldn't find other productive uses for it.
Okay. What's he talking about is this great tax cut, the great tax reform from the great Paul Ryan, a con man. He's always been a con man. The tax cuts didn't work. They weren't supposed to work. What worked was Paul Ryan got over $300,000 in a kickback, and so did Hatch and 14 other these guys got kickbacks from the corporations that passed this terrible bill that's now costing you and me $1.3 trillion or $100 billion a month, which means our dollar in our wallet's going down. So when you go shopping this weekend for food, your food price is going to be up. You're not going to have enough money left over after you pay all the bills to go buy that big screen TV or appliances. And that's why we're not growing. But the one thing you can do is to put this terrible thing that's happened, all this printing of money, to use. Just buy the stocks. Why do you think stocks are going up? Because of this. Stocks aren't going up because of earnings. Are you kidding?
Well, we're getting a clearer picture now of how companies are spending the windfall from last year's tax cuts, and it appears that big beneficiaries so far are indeed company executives and shareholders. Now, in the first quarter, companies dedicated $305 billion to share buybacks and deal making compared to $131 billion for wage growth.
Wait a minute. We were told, giving them a tax cut from 35% to 21%, they were now going to stop all the stock buybacks. Not all, but they're going to cut it way back, and they were going to raise wages for the middle class by doing capital investments into their company so production goes up so they can give raises, which was a total lie. You heard what he said. They're almost doubling it now. It's even worse now. So why aren't you in the market? Why aren't you in the market? When we bought Marathon Oil, okay, MRO, it was perfect. We had a perfect buy signal, and I said to my gang, and I put it out to my video stock group, these are people who just don't have time. You're busy, or people who aren't busy, they just don't want to learn anything. They just want to make money. So I put it out there, and I said, let's buy MRO, because I had a terrific buy signal. What's that mean, terrific buy signal? On the chart that I designed after 40 years in this business, the algorithms, these are my algorithms, And I'm following the money, the banking money, and the hedge fund money, and it identifies when it's going in. And we saw it very clearly. MRO, when it was around $15, that was right around, I think that was right around March 21st. And and now it's up near $18. That's a 20% gain. But here's the thing. It's not only saying to you in a video that you look at for a minute and a half, and it says, okay, buy now. Okay, now start taking some profits off. Or, hey, let's get out and run like hell. You know, it's not just buy, hold, and sell. That's nonsense. I hold your hand through it. And all I want you to do when you made your profit is give some money to St. Jude. That's all. So that's MRO. Let's do another one. We bought another beautiful stock, Valero. So, same thing. What I designed, it shows me that the institutions that I'm just talking about are putting their money into Diamond Offshore. It's $16. I'm sorry, Valero. They're $95.75. And now today it's about $108. And we're still in it. So it's a 12%. But here's the key, is getting out in time. You got to get out of these in time. Anybody can get in these. They've proven you could take a monkey and put the Wall Street Journal up and he can take a dart and throw it. Because remember, stocks go up 75% of the time. How the hell can you lose when stocks are going up 75% of the time? Would somebody answer that? How can you lose when stocks go up 75% of the time? You know why? Because you don't get out in time. And that's the most important thing, to get out in time. And that's what I make sure my gang members do. Try it for a month. They're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG. And right now, we've got we're watching every day the industrial stock ETF, and we're also watching the materials ETF. And I'm doing a video on those every night, plus the spiders. You got 3 beautiful ETFs to follow in the video. If you just follow it, do exactly what I say, you will be just fine. And you don't have to worry about getting out. I will make sure you're out in time. 877-600-GANG are waiting for your call right now.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's Daily